Hello, I'm back to Shoe Talk.
Welcome back to Up My Horse.
Yeah, that my horse, pretty good.
Look,
That
right,
he's off, isn't he?
he's off. His head can bob too. Go at tissue.
Life footage of the session. Storming in the lights. Yes. World of Sports.
World Sports. Celtics.
Yeah, Celtics bit a bit of trouble down 3-2, but I reckon they can still bring it back. But I reckon the Knicks will win in the 7.
So, who was injured?
Jason Tatum tore his Achilles, I think.
Is he any relation to Jason Statham?
No, don't believe so.
Yeah. So can they still win without him?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder.
So they're down 3-2.
Yeah.
Playing away next to the
Knicks, which is the rough home game.
Yeah, so they've got a really good away record.
Yeah, they do. It's fair enough.
Yeah. All right, we'll stick with them. And IPL's off at the moment.
Yeah, the bombings in Pakistan and India.
Yeah,
So prayers out to the families that have been affected. Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely.
It's quite hard time.
The world seems quite disturbed at the moment.
It's something that's been in cricket. You know?
Yeah, there are a couple of things that bigger. All right, so let's discuss horses. What happened last week?
Well, we had a very good win from Alacritus.
We did. She won 2 race at Matamata, her second start. Very tough. Didn't handle the conditions, but still too good. Really talented horse. Put her aside now, bring her back for group racing as a 3-year-old.
Etna Rosso returned to form with a second.
Yeah, I think going back right-handed helped, and certainly a bit of given in the track helped. So he was good, second on the $300,000 Grafton Cup. He now heads to the Queen Elizabeth on the 31st in Brisbane at Eagle Farm, and then the Brisbane Cup.
So that for me with an unlucky third.
Yeah, he's got an awkward position, which he does quite a bit, and just couldn't extract himself in time. Once he got out, he roared home for third, but the race was over. You know, Cranbourne is a bit of a small track, and he needs a big track to wind up.
And with Grace was also a tough third.
She was second up, only beaten half a length. She just drew barrier 1 on a heavy track on the inside, couldn't get off, and that just cost her the win, but she's gone well.
And moving on to this week, which is on Saturday at Ellerslie, we have Al Arish.
He's in race 2 and 9. We want to run in race 2 because he's got a good barrier draw there of 8. He likes Ellerslie, good track. He can reverse his fall very quickly. Conditions mean that if he makes race 9, he must run in it or be scratched in both. And that's a problem because he's got barrier 20 in race 9. That makes it very, very difficult for him. So race 2 is the one we want to get, otherwise he may not start.
Yeah. And race 6 is Velocious.
The great Velocious, ignore last start. She was never given an opportunity to run. Went the line full of running. Has top weight 58 kilos, but she deserves it as a Group 1 winner. Nice enough draw. Loves Ellerslie. Big winning chance.
And then at Doomben race 9 is Maison Louis.
Yeah, so he is in the Rough Habit Plate, which is the lead up to the Queensland Derby. It's a Group 3. Very good horse. He's won 3 of his last 4, and he's had 5 starts, 3 wins in a second. It's a big step up in class, but he's well up to it. The 2,000 metres is no problem. My one concern is he's drawn barrier 1 on a heavy track. If that is the case, he's going to have to try and get off the inside because he'll be coming down the outside. So we've got Jamie Milne on board near Jamie Carr, so we've got the right jockey on. So if it is wet, it's going to all be about the ride.
And then Omni Man races in Ireland on either Saturday or Monday.
Yeah, Omni Man, a very promising horse. He's only had 3 starts, placed in all of them, ran second out of 17 last start, steps up to 2,000 metres, which suits. He's got 2 options, Nevin on Saturday, Roscommon on Monday. I think we'll probably go Roscommon, I think. And so that'll be Tuesday morning New Zealand time. And if he wins, he's on target for Royal Ascot.
Yeah. And then bit of the week.
Bet of the week is at Doomben in race 8, the Group 1. It's Marzu. I think it's going to be a heavy track. It's got barrier 11, which helps. It's had 8 starts to the heavy track for 5 wins. And it's got back in form, won really well last start, really well. Seems to have been coming right at the right time, and it's paying $10. So Mazu is bet of the week.
It's cheap talk.
That's cheap talk for this week. Oh, and we won't be back next week, Doug. Do you know why?
In Europe.
Dion, who does all our production and stuff, is on holiday. So we'll have a little pause for a week or so, and then we'll be back in shortly.
Go back to it. Dion does need his break. He's puts a lot of hard work into him.
He does. He's going to retire.
Great spot to go. Great spot.
All right, mate. Thank you, Douglas. We'll see you next week.
Nothing.
By the Vagrant, and then Dolcez, a handy Proverb behind them under pressure. Further back is Al Sophia and Rant and Rave down the extreme outside at the 200 mark, and a bit like her again beat off Tristark. A bit like her got clear of Tristark. The filly Dolcez are trying hard to get to them. Rant and Rave, a look at Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher down the outside is coming home right over the top of them. Rant and Rave and Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher won the Tancred.